Rogue One introduced us to Chirrut Imwe, Baze Malbus, and the Guardians of the Whills. What exactly are they guarding? The Whills? What are they? Even though you might not have heard of them until Rogue One, the Whills have been a major part of Star Wars ever since the first drafts of the first film. So today I'll tell you everything we currently know about them, but full disclosure, everything is still very vague at this point, so I can't promise any definite answers. George Lucas's original idea for Star Wars was that the story would be told by someone else, an immortal being known as a Whill. The earlier drafts of Star Wars were titled The Adventures of the Starkiller as taken from the Journal of the Whills, Saga 1, The Star Wars. So the concept was that we were learning about these stories as if they were taken from some sort of historical recording called the Journal of the Whills. The wise beings were left out of the final scripts, and those ideas were adapted into the Force itself. The Journal of the Whills has always been some sort of legendary record of events in the galaxy. According to Lucas, the events surrounding the Skywalker family were recorded by a keeper of the Whills after an interview with R2-D2 100 years after the Battle of Endor. The Whills almost got a mention in Episode 3. Any reference to them was left on the cutting room floor, but the script includes a line from Yoda claiming that Qui-gon learned the secret of immortality from a shaman of the Whills. However, this was later contradicted by the Clone Wars when we discovered that Qui-gon learned under the Force priestesses instead. With the release of Rogue One, we finally started to learn some concrete information about who or what the Whills actually are. The Guardians of the Whills and the Disciples of the Whills worked together in the Temple of the Kyber. The Disciples were noted for their abilities at understanding the will of the Force, while the Guardians were better able to sense its presence. The Journal of the Whills has had 2 solid appearances in the new canon, both in books. The Force Awakens novelization opens with a quote from the journal, and Aftermath Empire's End includes an excerpt as well. I have to believe the Guardians and the Disciples are in some way related to the journal. The Keeper of the Whills have yet to make any official canon appearance, but Lucasfilm has been sticking pretty closely to the lore originally presented by George Lucas, so I expect they're out there in the galaxy somewhere. Unfortunately, all of this information is only telling us about people or things related to the Whills and not the Whills themselves. Right now, my best guess is that the Whills are another name for the cosmic force. When people in Star Wars discuss the will of the Force, they're referring to the cosmic force. So maybe previous Force-based belief systems with nothing else to call the cosmic force created the idea of the Whills, invisible omniscient deities that guided the fate of the galaxy. Or maybe they really exist. We simply don't know right now. All we know about for sure are the journals, guardians, disciples, shamans, keepers, and the ancient order of the Whills. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. Are the Whills real yet unseen beings, or are they another name for the cosmic force, or are they something different altogether? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out my Patreon page by clicking on the links in the description. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.